Welcome to, I want to say, episode 2 of the brand new Poor Man Road to Glory full-time series. Old school Poor Man Road to Glory, but really, I guess this is technically episode 31 of the Poor Man Road to Glory. And real quick, I do tend to say this a lot, so I'll just breeze over this quickly. Thank you so much for the support in yesterday's video. Essentially, episode 1 of our first full-time episode of the Poor Man Road to Glory. It's only been up for a few hours, and the support already on it is outrageous, man. So I'm really grateful to all of you guys that are happy about the series, happy about the content, because to be fair, what I was a little bit concerned about, not that I'm worried about views or anything like that, but I was just concerned that people wouldn't be excited about the 6 p.m. Squad builders, past and present squads, you know, pack openings, stuff like that coming back. I guess today you would have already seen the 6 p.m. content drop and the 25 times gold upgrade packs for the new team of the week and all that stuff that would have happened today already for the 6 p.m. content. So either way, I was a bit, you know, worried that people wouldn't be too happy about it, or the people that wanted the rich man would be upset that the rich man is gone and replaced by like squad builders and past and present squads. But all around, the plans and the content that we'll be pushing out as the year progresses has been well received so far. So God bless. I appreciate it, man. I guess welcome to the channel too, because I saw in the comment section like a lot of people saying, yo, I'm back. I resubscribed to this channel after seeing that this was a full-time series again. So I can't believe how many people gave up on the series with us trying to do like 2 hours a day time limit and whatnot. And again, like I said at the beginning of that video, I just want to try and push the boundaries every year and come up with new ideas and new ways to do things. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, right? And we kind of failed with the launch of the Poor Man Road to Glory this year, but it's nice to just be back in the old school, like FIFA 15, FIFA 16, FIFA 17, FIFA 18 style. Unlimited Road to Glory, no first owner, you know, limitation, no 2 hours or, you know, certain time amount spent a day limitation and stuff like that. The only rules are no FIFA points and showing you guys how to make money on this account. So having said that, if you are new to the channel, whether you're watching this on Twitch or you're new to the YouTube channel, feel free to click that subscribe button. If you want notifications turned on, obviously the bell both on Twitch and YouTube is right next to it. So feel free to do that. I'm very grateful for all the already hype around this series, and we're just getting started, dude. I wanted to say a doc line there, the whole thing of at the tippity top, but we're only halfway up. You know, let's just get on with it. I am amped up for today's episode, although there's one thing I want to mention here, okay? I don't know. You know how I have these like grandiose ideas of how to like stop the season's objectives from being horrible and sweaty and terrible in division rivals? You know, where it's like this type of stuff is just the worst in division rivals, this type of stuff is just the worst in division rivals, etc., etc., etc. Well, gone is my idea of EA making an objective section to put us all together trying to do the same objective and just making it more fun and lackadaisical. The reason why I say that is FIFA community, I'm looking at you, you psychos. Do you understand how many games it took in the online King of the Hill last night? I was sitting in my underwear at like 11 p.m. at night, ripping my nut hair off, trying to score a volley in online King of the Hill match. First of all. Second of all, dude, what is our community, man? We're playing in an online King of the Hill match. The loss doesn't count. Goals scored doesn't count. This objective, you don't even need to win. And I was facing God squads, whatever, doesn't matter. One depth, drop back, counter attacking in King of the Hill, bro, where I need to score a volley. Dude, trying to flick it up with freaking like Lukaku, trying to do a stupid volley as like Maldini and Van Dijk are diving into the way, and then freaking Van der Sar's like making wonder saves. I lost my mind. I lost my damn mind. All right. So I take back the whole idea of EA making us objectives, an objectives game mode, so that we all can grind out objectives. We suck. Seriously, all of us, me and you. F me and F you, bro. What is up with our community, dude? I couldn't believe my eyes. Like it took me like 8 games. Okay, and the worst part is I scored a second volley in a second game. I over celebrated like an idiot. This happened live on stream, but we didn't put it in the upload because it was just too late at night. And it didn't even count. That's even worse too. I actually thought I had it done and it didn't count. It counted as like a half volley. You know where the ball bounces and then you hit it or whatever? It just didn't count. It was like Apparently too low to the ground or something like that. Nevertheless, we are insane as a community, and I don't know, even if EA released an objectives game mode, because as a community, we've been bred since FIFA 17 because of the competitive play that's been in FUT Champs since FIFA 17, 18, 19, and now 20. We are now a community of ultra sweat nerds, and it just filters into everything. You go play the draft, round 1, having some fun. You play a drop back, counterattack nerd there. You go play freaking King of the Hill for volleys, where a win doesn't even, or a loss doesn't count. And you don't even need a win for the objective, and you have guys passing it around the back in King of the Hill. So maybe we are our own worst enemy, dudes, when it comes to this game improving and EA giving us... Is this sellable, by the way? This is extinct, right? Yeah. It's not sellable, but that still works, so that's a good thing. So I don't know. Where do we go from here? I have absolutely zero idea, dudes. But I'm glad I did this offline, because if I saved this for today, I swear to God, it would have easily taken me 3-4 hours to get that done, man. Just horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. So in terms of what we got going on today, though, yeah, that's probably something we should chit chat about. We'll be grinding as always throughout the entire day. The video will be edited. It will be taking like 8 to 10 hours of Poor Man Road to Glory grinding and putting it into an hour to 2 hour long video for you guys for an upload at 8 a.m. every single day. So that's your Poor Man Road to Glory experience. Will be an 8 a.m. experience every day. Unfortunately, to my North American viewers, that's 12 a.m. nighttime Pacific Standard Time, or 3 a.m. Eastern. So either way, whenever you wake up, you'll have the new Poor Man Road to Glory waiting for you guys in your sub boxes if you care so much. So what I think we'll be doing today, outside of the new Team of the Week content, we're going to be continuing to grind Rivals. We still have a little work to do in Rivals, so I'd really like to get that Eden Zeko. We're close. We're getting there. We've got one more low driven to score and then one more assist, and I can't believe that we're almost there. So that's exciting. So we'll get that done, okay? So I hope we'll be able to have a nice, sexy scream card waiting for us. I don't know if I'll use them anytime soon, but we'll get ourselves a nice scream card. Finally, this will be the first one on this account, right? Number 1. Number 2, this is where I apologize ahead of time because it's going to get horrendous. We've got, what is it, 2 more games? 2 more games with this Bundesliga squad. So we're going to try to do this and this at the same time. That'll be the start of the Epi. Then the new Team of the Week and whatever content they drop for 6 p.m. And then this hell will begin. And I don't know how Armalika and Swedish are going to cut this up, but we'll do a little bit of like a Silver's squad builder, if that makes any sense, where I'm going to try and figure out how to do this all in one. There should be a way to do this all in one, right? So if we can get this achievement done, get a goal in Rivals with 80 pace. Okay, we got to get that unbelievably 3 times in a row. Amazing. But anyways, 80 pace in Rivals with a goal, an assist with a silver player with less than 80 pace, a win where I scored 2 goals with the silvers. I'm going to lose all my hair, dude. This is going to be insane. My beard's going to fall out from stress. And score a goal using a silver player with 4 or 5-star skill moves. So again, I think this should be doable. Like 80 pace, 4 or 5-star skills, less than 80 pace for an assist, 4 or 5-star skills as well, though. So we'll try and get a striker with a good pace and 4 skills, 4-star skills or better, and a cam with 4-star skills or better, and less than 80 pace. And you know who we're going to use here, dudes? My boy. My old school, any of you guys that are fans of the old school Poor Man Road to Glory, the Bosnian beauty Medunjanin is going to come back into the team and be our cam. He's 4-star still. So that'll be good. We'll put a nice chem style on him. We packed him, I think. Wait, please tell me Medunjanin was on this account and it wasn't on the stupid the money account for the 6 p.m. content. Oh God, I kind of forgot about that. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, so that's the plan for today. We should really be doing great. And outside of season's objectives, we're going to turn into Nepenthes. Because really, outside of squad battles, we've got all our season's objectives done. Obviously, we're chipping away at all of this. And this is all done. Yo, man, that's good. So what I was concerned about is I thought we weren't going to get anywhere near this page, right? Because I still need 31,000 points to get to Zaha. I'm thinking I'm going with Zaha, dudes. I don't know what you guys are going to go with, but I'm thinking Zaha on a sniper as an actual striker would be nuts. 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot isn't amazing, but I just think like Tolisso would get a nice link to a few of my Bundesliga players, right? Perisic, etc., and would also link with Theo Hernandez, my red left back. So Tolisso is an option too, especially if you give Tolisso an engine, man. Like that's as close as I'm gonna get for a while to a Ruud Gullit role type of player. You know what? Tolisso in that Ruud Gullit role could be pretty good too. Slap an engine on him as always. That takes him up to 73 sprint speed, 81 acceleration, 86 balance, 82 agility, 89 dribbling. Composure isn't great, but that's kind of all right. His shot power and long shots are good. Attack positioning and finishing are all right. His long passing and short passing and vision will go through the roof. He's got great physical and defensive stats. What about Pogba? I was talking about Pogba being the closest any one of us will get to a Ruud Gullit in our squads, but Pogba for me is so far away, dudes. Pogba is 400,000 coins. Hey, baby, a papaya? No. Try a papaya. I'm not recording or anything.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my God.
What,
that's
good?
so good.
Oh.
I guarantee you there's 1,000+ people that are disgusted. For some reason, nobody likes papayas.
No, this one's a really sweet one.
Uncultured swines don't like papayas. Thanks, babe. Here's a papaya, dudes. You don't like this papaya? You're not real people, all right? You're not real people. I don't like papayas. Dude, they're so good. You put some Greek yogurt in there. You put some salty nuts in there. So delicious, man. Fantastic. It's great. Don't hate, bros. Anyways, I went off on a tangent there. I have no effing idea what I'm going to do with it. I was thinking Zaha. Maybe then we could keep him as a super sub throughout the year. But Tolisso could be actually a usable player going forward. So we got some packs to open. Let me show you guys the trade pile as always. You guys saw most of this stuff, right? Obviously, I just forgot to clear it out. So I wanted to make sure to show you all of this. It's just bronze pack method. I know I said I was going to fill the trade pile up on stream and stuff like that and spam the living hell out of the bronze pack method. I'm not going to lie, I got a little bit lazy. Okay? I ended the stream. It was a long day. It was like almost midnight. I'm like, I can't sit there and do bronze packs right now. So I didn't. Because I don't want to, the same thing is, I don't want to burn myself out on this account either, right? We want to enjoy this and really enjoy the full yearly experience of Ultimate Team while trying to build our Ultimate Team and working towards being a consistent elite player on our Road to Glory account. Being an old dad, right? That's going to be a challenge in and of itself. So let's get these 3 packs in, and then obviously rest of the episode will just be clips and highlights and fun topics of conversation and obviously whatever the hell else goes on. So nothing out of that. Untradeable Ooth isn't that great. Are these untradeable? Oh, they are. Okay. That's good. That's good. And I'm never going to use an Australian League manager card, so I'll just get rid of that. It's actually a decent little pack. Premium gold pack and then small electrum. Come on, baby. Give us something that we absolutely don't deserve, because I did. Oh, well, we got nothing like we deserve. I'm getting Vasquez as a Real fan. Yikes. Yikes. Cam, send him to Cam. An engine, there we go. We got an engine. We're balling. Don't care. Estadio San Mames? No Mames! Yo, I love that, dude. That's cool. All right. What cash are we looking at for Stepan Enko? Little bit of cash money. Every Real fan hates Vasquez. That's interesting. That's interesting then. That's a slight turn of events there for Real Madrid fans now fighting in my chat. I love it. Okay, it's a board. It's kind of trash. All right, no UCL cards for us, dudes. What Champions League game am I going to watch tonight? Well, I caught all the highlights of all the Champions League games last night, so I got to watch them all back again before I fell asleep, which was nice. Is this guy untradeable too? I don't know. I'm not sure. So I caught all the games. Today we'll probably be watching like Dortmund Inter. Looks really good. I'm going to be watching Barca as well, obviously, because I want to watch Messi ball out. Those are probably going to be the 2 that I concentrate on the most. And Liverpool are playing today too, right? Chelsea Ajax is going to be a really, really interesting game as well, dude. So a lot to watch. It's going to be a great day of football. I got nothing to say to that, dude. Rivals is the worst place to have to do these objectives, man. This guy, look at his players' ratings. Look at it. Look at his players' ratings, dude. And he won that game 2-1, bro. The worst FIFA player I've ever come up against, but 6 counters and it worked. That Drogba was insane, but look at this, man. Look at this opportunity here. Watch my keeper. Again, good play. I overcommitted there. My fault. Watch my keeper, though. You know what? We should do this from behind the keeper. This will be more hilarious. Hey, Trap. You had that covered, bro. What? Why did his hand explode there for Drogba? He just shot that at my keeper. Look. 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 But don't get mad. Don't get mad to lose to a drop back one depth player that scores that goal with 78% pass accuracy and 39% possession. But I'm not supposed to get mad. Bro, this game is mental. This is the first game of the day and my blood's boiling, dude. What the fucking hell are we dealing with? What are we dealing with here, dudes? Oh my God, bro. This is only Division 4 too, like, dear God. Anyways, whatever. I think we still got it, right? I did technically shush my opponent because I got one of them done. Please, God, tell me it was the right one. Okay. So I still need the low drivens. And how many low drivens did we create in that game, man? I could have won that game instead of trying to force low drivens. I guess it's my fault. 2 open net, not open net, but in front of the net opportunities, and I tried to score low drivens instead of just putting the ball in the net because I'm an idiot. But we do get a jumbo pack out of this, so that's good. And yeah, I guess we're still 1 away on the low driven and still, unfortunately, 2 away on the first owner objective. But let's go get this pack real quick. It's fine. Like, end of the day, rivals doesn't mean anything, so I really shouldn't let it piss me off, but it's just, goddamn. Hey, that guy's Drogba, I guess, proved me wrong. Made me look like a schmuck, though. Got him the game winner. Is that boards from a jumbo? Ah, whenever it's Spanish, it's going to be trash. I love Saint-Iker. Don't get me wrong. Saint-Iker is one of the GOATs. But, unfortunately, doesn't really help us out. Now, I believe this is all untradeable, right, guys? Let's double check. Yeah, it is. So we'll keep all of it. Hey, man. That helps us out. Can even keep that. I'd take 1,000 coins. Don't mind if I do. Well, it's another GG, which is good. I think we got, finally, our Scream player, dudes, which is really, really nice. Yeah, going on and on and on about, like, FIFA 19 being better than this game, dude. As much as I moan endlessly about this game, and as much as I concede stuff like this, where the guy does nothing all game, and then what is my center back doing there, man? Like, I don't even know what Konate's doing. It's just a useless, senseless through ball that I have 4 players perfectly covering. Like, what even is that, man? Ew, bro. And he's in on net after that. The ball actually goes through. Literally goes through Zaha. This is like the day of cheese, man. That goes through his kneecap to put him in on net there. And then, of course, doesn't have to think about it. Puts it on his 3-star weak foot, I remind you. And pins it at my keeper, of course, who palms it into his own net. Unbelievable. But yeah, I repeat, man, this game with all its flaws, guys, what do you call that? I think a few people in the chat even mentioned it's like a Stockholm syndrome or something, where people are constantly saying that FIFA 19 was better than this. It wasn't. It was not. FIFA 19 was the worst game in video game history, man. So absolutely horrendous. At least in my opinion, man, it was so much worse. The El Tornadoes, the green timed finesses from like center backs, the finesses from center backs, first time laser beam shots, man, where a guy just counterattacks you, plays it to the top of the box, and like a DM will just one time off balance bang it into the net. No, dude, it wasn't better. I'm sorry. I disagree, at least. I very, very much disagree with people's sentiments that that game was better than 20. FIFA 20 has a lot of flaws. It really, really does. But it's better. It just needs fixing drop back. It needs fixing the one depth cheese. It needs fixing of button delay. It needs fixing of servers, and then balancing out the attacking. So we have, if you want to play counterattack dropback, give me the tools in my arsenal, as I always say, to attack you then. Let me break you down. You shouldn't be able to have 10 AI players perfectly sitting in the box for 90 minutes, reading everything, intercepting everything, and then having the stamina to run down the field 10 times in a row, you know, to counterattack you. I don't even mind that dropback is in the game, but they need to like adjust it. Kill the stamina while you're using, kill players' stamina while they're using dropback, so they can't just run up and down the field endlessly. And then force manual defending, man. If you're not willing to use the defender that I'm attacking, if you're still sitting there defending me with your attacker, letting the AI use the DMs and the wingbacks and everything to defend, I should be able to easily pick you apart because you're not willing to control those players. But it's the opposite right now. There are flaws in this game, but let's not start going with this diatribe all over the FIFA community that FIFA 19 was better. Please. FIFA 19 was an abomination of a video game, let alone an abomination of FIFA, let alone an abomination of FIFA Ultimate Team. It potentially could go down in history as the worst video game to ever be made ever. Let's not start saying FIFA 20 is worse than that, because that's ridiculous. Anyways, we got ourselves at least a Scream card, thank God. League SBCs alone make FIFA 19's content better, in my opinion. See, I understand the League SBC thought process because it allowed people that hated gameplay to sit in the menus for 8 hours a day. And that is a very valid point. I agree. League SBCs was a better experience, for sure, because of the grindability and repeatability for Road to Glories, right? Those of us that want to sit there grinding bronze packs, excuse me, and then being able to go into like the whole silver upgrade method and then grinding League SBCs. Yes, that I agree. That's a statement that I can absolutely get behind, that League SBCs did make FIFA 19 a fun menu game. For sure. For sure. Content wise though, I still think FIFA 20 is now not better than 19 yet, because we obviously haven't played more than a month of the game yet, so we've only received a month's worth of content. The first 2 or 3 weeks of FIFA 20 was the worst content ever. The last 2 weeks of FIFA 20, to me, have been mostly better than anything FIFA 19 did.
Next time someone says you look like Siriku, show them this.
What the f is this, dude? If we're talking about gameplay, which gameplay needs less things patched and from which problems are more detrimental than others? Okay, Q Swayze, let's break this down in terms of FIFA 19 versus FIFA 20. You guys with the Stockholm Syndrome, man. FIFA 19 launched where you could swing a crossing near post and have a center back with 19 finishing, bicycle kick it into the net with 100% accuracy every single time. First of all, that's just from launch, okay? The button delay and the server issues from the launch of FIFA 19 were worse than they are now, okay? Worse than they are now. That's not even getting into the intricacies of La Croqueta spamming, El Tornadoes, and all of that stuff from day one. And the patches in FIFA 19 made the game worse. It genuinely made the game worse. Now, sure, they did get rid of the corner kick spam bicycle kick cheese in replacement of first time shots from anywhere at any angle, no matter how many players you put in front of the ball, going in the net. Have you forgotten playing FIFA 19, guys? And I know I sound mad. I'm not mad. I'm blown away by people thinking that that game was better. You could literally be a decent defender, manually defending. A guy would just go up the field, ping, 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 play the ball across the line to Axel Witsel, and would bang it with his left foot, falling over into the net every single time. Like, there was so much wrong with that game, man. And then the scoop volleys, like, have you forgotten these morons that didn't know how to do anything other than just flicking the ball up with the right analog stick and banging it into the net? Bro, what are you talking about? FIFA 20 gameplay has major flaws, specifically in the servers and in the delay. It's nothing like 19 though, dudes. 19 was so bad. It was so bad. Dude, I gave up playing 19 in like January, basically. I was halftime on Fortnite by January last year. The La Croqueta El Tornado cheese 30-yard finesse shots from everywhere. It was awful. What I think people are mistaking in many ways, and what they're mistaking my opinion on, is as if I'm denying that button delay and server issues aren't a big problem in 20. No, they are. They 100% are. But the thing is we had that and worse in 19, at least in the Americas. I feel like one thing where we have this divide in the community right now with 19 and 20 is, I swear to God, you guys in the UK and EU did not deal with the button delay issues that me and the NA guys have been dealing with since 17, 18, 19, and into 20. It's just the same shit all over again. What I find funny is I genuinely think now people in the UK and EU that maybe had a better connection to the servers didn't really deal with a lot of delay in the previous years, and now because the game servers are even worse somehow, they're all feeling the delay. So people have this feeling of, oh, I didn't, it was quicker, more responsive, etc. in 19 for me because I lived in the UK or EU, and now it's bad, so I hate 20 more. That's what I think it is. That's the only way I can think that someone could believe that FIFA 20 gameplay is worse, is if they didn't really deal with button delay and server issues in FIFA 19, and they're dealing with it now. So they just attribute that with the game overall being worse. Am I wrong? Again, guys, don't get me wrong. I agree with you that FIFA 20 is a pile of hot shit right now in terms of gameplay, with the issues we have, with how unbalanced the gameplay is, with how the drop back resident sleeper style of FIFA is the only FIFA that 90% of the community uses in champs and rivals. I get it. I'm not saying that the game isn't a disaster. The only thing I'm saying is people forget how horrendous FIFA 19 was. That's all. We're not arguing that FIFA 20 gameplay isn't a mess right now. In my opinion, at least 19 had a counter to the dropback. Yeah, which were the first time laser beam shots from the top of the box or finesse shots from anywhere. I get it. Again, that is another thing that I think a lot of people make an excuse for. They try to say 19 was better because you could cheese someone while they were cheesing you. Which is like, the whole two negatives makes a positive all of a sudden. So you could deal with the horrendous broken in FIFA 19 by doing something else that was even more horrendous and broken, which somehow made that game better than it is now. What? There's no way that makes any sense, dudes. And what we should be arguing for here is saying this game could be the best game ever and 20 times better than 19 if they fix the one broken thing in the game, the drop back one depth cheese that goes on for 90 minutes long in the game. That's what we should be arguing. Not saying 19 was better because we had that issue, but we could beat it with other dumb stuff. No. You want this game to be balanced and good and representative in some way of proper football. So all you would want, at least what I would want, is them to... Servers button delay, obviously we want that fixed. But in terms of the tactics, you want them to be fixing the drop back one depth and balancing that out. Killing the stamina. Making you manually defend properly to actually be able to successfully do one depth drop back. Those two things alone would balance out this game better, and I think would open people's eyes to the game being way better than 19 was. One of the things that blows my mind is why, from early access until now, they've brought back AI ultra defending. Dudes, I don't know how many times I've showed you guys, but even defensively, when someone's high pressing me, and I then, like, with my wingback, send my cam on a run, and have, like, cut into space, you'll watch, like, Dembele, your opponent's Dembele, turn and sprint down the field and perfectly read your player running, while your opponent presses you, R1 presses you, and X presses you with two other players. That stuff never happened in early access, man. If I beat a player with my wingback and send Dembele down the line, if my opponent didn't read that himself, select his left back, and go run down the line with his left back, I would be in on net with Dembele. Now, your opponents don't have to do that. They literally just, the AI does everything again. And what I love is they never mention that. There's a clear, you can go watch my videos, NEP videos from early access, watch how we broke people down, and watch now how the AI, attacking or defensive or whatever it is, your opponent's AI, watch how they read the play now. Watch how they read the play now. That right there is what needs to be fixed. Bring back the manual defending from early access, you idiots. Work on one depth drop back. The fact that all this works is because they want the casuals happy, dudes. The casuals during early access and maybe for the launch of the game were getting destroyed by all of us because they were so used to FIFA 19 where you just hold your cam or your striker and defend and let the game do everything else. For the first 2-3 weeks of the game, those guys were getting destroyed, like 6-0, 6-1 maybe even 6-2 if they got one of their lucky counterattacks. Now, with the way the game is, the way they've overpatched the game AI defensively again, nobody asked for that. We're back to FIFA 19 where the gameplay, even for casuals, can be held to a relatively close scoreline. Those are the issues they need to fix, for sure. Still, having said all that, FIFA 19, 10 times worse of a game. Constant pressure is just as bad as dropback. I agree. I agree. And for a little while, constant pressure they had kind of fixed, where if you run constant pressure, your whole team goes to hell by 40 or 50 minutes in terms of their stamina. But now, dude, with the bring in of drop back and then your opponents being able to high press you and switch it to constant pressure in a second, you've got like the worst of both worlds right now. Guys with 10 players behind the ball, but if you're also up the field, they can just switch it to constant pressure high press and they'll have 10 players on top of you. And then you break the press, and guess what? They'll switch to drop back, and within 3 seconds, all those players that have overcommitted up one side of the field will all drop back to 10 players in the box in 1 or 2 seconds. So there's a lot wrong with this game, for sure. And you're starting to notice it more and more now because the community's had a month or almost a month and a half of being able to play this game. And as we all know, our FIFA community does everything we can to break the game and find all the cheese possible. After a month and a half, we figured it out. The AI defending shrinks the skill back tremendously. And that is a further point before we jump over to the content account, to the pay to win account for the 6 p.m. content drop, the pack openings and whatever. That is the final point that I think maybe gets everybody again saying that FIFA 20 is worse than 19 is once again, and how many times have I said this, but EA sold us a lie and sold us a scam. The beta and early access, there was a massive skill gap, where the more you put time into the game, the more you learned mechanics of defending manually, of breaking players down. There was a big skill gap in early access. Now, mid to end of October, with these phantom patches and these patches that they release where they upgrade other things without telling people, we're back to the point where there is almost zero skill gap in this game. And that is a sham. That is ridiculous. How are we having an esport and competitive game where they are consistently reducing the skill gap? It's unfortunate, and just like last year and the year before, and even in FIFA 17, EA are caught in two worlds. They want to push the realistic skill gap competitive gameplay, while at the same time still making billions of dollars a year off of the casuals that spend FIFA points. And to do that and get casuals to spend FIFA points, they gotta kill the skill gap to keep the casuals happy. It's just that same trash every single year. All right. Well, I am in absolute shock and awe and filled with excitement, because if you've been living under a rock by now, you probably already know this. And even as you were watching the start of the Poor Man Road to Glory, you're probably like, oh, I can't wait for this idiot to react to this Bundesliga SBC. What a pleasant surprise, man. All the leaks, all the news, all the fake news from EA coming through the pipeline over the last month or two that we weren't getting League SBCs. And here we are with League SBCs, and they start us with the Bundesliga, which is absolutely amazing. Now, we've got a lot to talk about from here forward. We got obviously Scream Zeko, which was a little bit of a lackluster bit of hype in comparison to us getting the Bundesliga League SBCs back. This is massive. For those of you guys that are a fan of the Poor Man Road to Glory or a fan of grinding in general on these accounts, this is massive for a multitude of reasons. Now, we need, as a community that all maybe runs a various setup of the Poor Man Road to Glory, we need to come up with a game plan here, bros. Because do we stay liquid? Do we rinse our bronzes and start doing the silver upgrade method to start getting a bunch of untradeable silvers that we can use for this setup? What's the plan? What is the plan? I don't know. I'm tempted at this point. And then do we rinse our bronzes and get silver upgrade packs with the risk of marquee matchups being so profitable for bronze packs? So I'll tell you guys right now, this is my initial plan for the League SBCs for this Poor Man Road to Glory. What I will be doing for the next couple of weeks, just to see where the market balances itself out. You guys saw, obviously, today's 6 p.m. content video where I completed the full Bundesliga SBC, and we packed Scream Aguero from this rare Electrum player pack. So we spent about 30K, but let's say 80, 90K value on the SBC and made 1.2 million coins profit. Now, don't look at that video and think that that's what everybody is going to be dealing with, right? We got to think on the idea and the concept that at the end of the day, the house always wins. At the end of the day, EA always wins, unless you're really smart the way I think everybody that is in the Poor Man Road to Glory community at this point is, where you kind of work the system into your advantage. So what I think we're going to do here for the next couple of weeks, because player prices are outrageous. I've got one more game to play, okay? And I luckily enough, I guess for me, with how much bronze pack method we do on this account, we have a good chunk of Bundesliga players. I got one more game to play. So we're going to get that done. We're going to get the final icon swap that we need. We'll do that today, whether or not you see me just loading into the game and then the final result of the game. That's kind of how we do it. And then Weekend League is where you get like the goals and the highlights and the things that happen in the gameplay. During the week, it's more chillin', edited menu content, opinions, thoughts, all of that good stuff. So let's go back into the SBC and just see where we stand in terms of the leagues right now. So I'm going to favorite that because obviously league SBCs are massive. And let's see where we stand. I would assume of all the silvers, we probably have next to nothing. So let's go see if I'm right or I'm wrong. Over to the Bundesliga mines. Okay. Got a cam as well. So boom, 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 boom. The idea here as well for the next couple of weeks is I will be selling everything, okay? Everything I will be selling with one stipulation. I will not be selling silver players. Why? Silver players are hard to pack. Yes, I know the silver players right now from the Bundesliga are anywhere from 1,000 coins to like 8,000 coins or 7,000 coins. But silver players in doing this system are one of the hardest players to come up with while grinding the league SBCs. Bronzes, I spam bronze packs infinitely, so we will constantly be replenishing the account with bronze players. So, and very similarly, right now the gold players are pretty expensive. Later on, the gold players are going to come down in price. So what I'm going to do is I will sell bronzes and golds that are inflated in price, and I will keep silvers unless I get duplicates, okay? So let's have a look. For example, Boetius, I would assume, is next to nothing price point wise, right? So if they're not over 1,000 coins selling, I'm not selling, period. Okay? They have to be over 1,000 coins. If they're not over 1,000 coins, like for example, this guy's probably only 800 or 900 coins. And considering I get loyalty out of him, I will hold on to him. How about that? So this center back is like 6,000 coins. He will not stay 6,000 coins for a long time. This is he's untradeable. Oh my God, he's untradeable. That is so unfortunate. That's a loss of 6K. That's super sucky. And then this cam though, that's fine. This is slightly, me being trolled is slightly made up by the fact that I should be able to get 2,500 coins out of this guy, which is fantastic. Okay, so we'll sell him. We'll do that. That should sell. Good. These three, I guess at this point, we're kind of forced to keep. So let's go to the next team. We'll do Dortmund. Are Dortmund players super crazy expensive right now? This guy, man, do I sell him too? Everybody pointing out that these guys are all like 10K. BPM OP, BPM OP. BPM OP, guys. That's another 3,000 coins profit there. So I'll put him up for 2,500 as well. So is this DM worth something then too, or? We're gonna get 2,500 out of this too. Wow, man. God, I love this method, guys. It's the no-brain way to make cash. Okay, so let's see these guys. Okay, so he's not overpriced. We'll keep him. Delaney, I don't think would be worth too much either. Yep, he's about 1,000 coins, so we'll hold. Oh, he's untradeable. That's so unfortunate. And he's extinct. Wait. Oh, I'm in the wrong team, lol. That's fine. You know what? Why don't we actually do that then? Let's go check Götze. I think Götze is not worth much either. Yeah, Götze is not worth much either. Okay, so you know what? While we're doing this, let's piece together these teams too. I know we were just here, bros. I apologize. But that way, I mean, we're working through this together, right? So, wow. Yeah, 4,000 coins sitting in that guy is a bit unfortunate. Okay, so Mainz is set up. Dortmund. We're gonna forever refer to Dortmund as the Scream Aguero squad. And the only annoying thing is that it resets you here. That's new for this year, isn't it, too? So he's untradeable, so I would assume I'd use him in here, right? Probably the best spot. Apparently the UCL glitch works. I've not been able to confirm it myself, but apparently the UCL glitch is very functional. So if there's any teams in the Bundesliga that are in the UCL, which will be, what, 3 or 4 of them, there's any, like, for example, Bayern, if there's a couple of expensive players, eventually the UCL players will be usable. Probably not right now, because I think most UCL players are like 10K. Okay. Fortuna Dusseldorf. What are we looking at? Fortuna Dusseldorf. All right. Now, do I get rid of the left back and just use anybody in there that has a decent rating? I think so. I'll be able to find another. This guy's going to be worth a good amount of money. There you go, 2,500. I'm not going to rush sell these either. I think the market could be, I'll do 2,200 for him. The market might be a little bit bloated with like bronzes and silvers too, because everybody's trying to make money. So make sure you don't undercut yourself, okay? Because by tomorrow and the next day, I think bronzes and silvers will probably go up in price. And then the golds will come down. Kind of what happened last year, right? As I just said, Mez, I know that he's in my team, and I said I will find someone to put in there. Dudes, I honest to God just said that. I love you guys. My Twitch chat is freaking out again, even though I just said that I realize he's in my team and I'll just put someone else in that position. Twitch chat being plebs. It's okay. They're looking out for the best for the series, I assume. Okay, Osberg. What do we got here? What do we got here, Osberg? You know what? Let's do this. Instead of going team by team, I'll do this on my own. Like, you guys don't need this in the epi, right? That's a little bit resident sleeper of me. So let's do something much more efficient. Instead of having to, like, bumble through the SBC, let's do each team and each SBC. Let's do this. In fact, starting from the lowest as well. For some reason, that works well. Okay. What are we saying? So anything above 1,000 coins for bronzes. So I'll do maybe 1,200 and 900, 950. I think the goalkeeper's worth a good chunk, right? Wow, okay. Chat's still spamming goldfish. Right. Nice-oo. Alright. Oh! Whoa! This guy's gone up in price big time! Dude, when I bought him, he was like 1,200 coins. Oh my god! He's 5K? I'll do 4,500, man. If that sells, I will be so happy. Okay, that's... I'll put it out for 1,100 again. Don't want to underprice it. Good lord, I love the BPM. I love the BPM so much. Same thing, 1,100. I'm doing 1,100, 900 for a lot of these guys. And if I need to relist them a couple times, I will. I did not see Sabitzer. No way. No way. No way, dude. There's no way. He's got to be like a couple K. Holy Jesus. All right. 2,900 here. I don't think people understand how... Oh! Yo, we have the Bundesliga striker. The Bayern kid. Oh, no, but I have to keep him. 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 I have to keep him, guys. Gotta keep him. I'm tempted to sell, man, because I think he's like 7K. Which is hilarious. BPM doesn't work, Nick. I know it doesn't, guys. Why would you believe me? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay. 2,900 and start price for Rumpf. That might be underpriced, but whatever. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh my god, dude. Not as much as I was hoping, honestly. 2,500 and 2K start. Okay, Carl's. How much are you? Not as much as I was hoping, but... What was that? Oh! I'll do 2,200 start and 1,800 bid. Jacobs. Okay, cue the chat freaking out again. Jacobs also in the squad. Imagine me keeping him when he's 3K. The insanity of that. When Nick makes more off of bronze players than I have trading icons today. Matt, I'm telling you, man. It's boring. Bronze packs are boring, but the return is outrageous. At least early doors. As long as you get on the sell train early with these bronzes, it's nuts. So that's like 2,500 there as well. Okay, this will be interesting. I don't have as many golds as I thought I did. Okay, I'm going to go 1,500, 1,900 again. Tempted to go a little bit lower, but gotta stay firm. This guy's almost extinct. I'll keep him. Tradable, untradeable. 700 on bid. I'll keep. If it's in and around the 1,000, it's got to be like well over 1,000 for me to be willing to sell. That guy isn't. I don't think any of these guys are, but we'll check. Yeah, like that's, you know, might as well hold. I'm not suffering with these guys anyways. I'll pack them over and over again too, so I could sell them when they're dupes. It's too bad. I thought some of these golds would be worth a lot. The one player that's worth like 3-4K is untradeable in the club. Yeah, that's 1,000 coins. Okay, this maybe might have a sale. Even then, guys, what are we thinking? Should I cash out? Because I could sell all of this for anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 a pop. Should I sell or should we hold? Oh my god. Yeah, this I'm selling. Is this Squarehead? Dude, what the hell? This guy's 4K. This guy's 4K, dude. I'll do that. 3,900 and 3K start price. For sure he'll sell. Dedrick Boyata. Okay, I'm gonna stick to my rule, man. I'll stick to my rule. Over 1,000. Strongly over 1,000 and we sell. Otherwise, like 1,200 or 1,100. Suki. No. This guy could have a price. Just kidding. Still closer to 1,000 than I'd even care to list up for. Nope. It's funny. The rares are always the cheapest, man. The non-rares are the ones that are nice amounts of cash. Oopa. 1,000, like Steven then. I think he was always in and around 1,000, right? Because he's like one of the decent center backs in the league. 188K to complete, definitely cheaper than last year. Well, Not to mention the packs are actually legit too. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to pack an Aguero, but for 188k, don't you get like 400k's worth of packs back? Budbin hasn't updated. I mean, for 188k, it does seem cheap, man, considering, what was it? Union Berlin is like 30k or 40k on its own. Nah. No. I'm not selling this. I'm not selling any of this. Maybe, what's his face? Cagliari has a bit of a price. Yeah, he might be even 1500 or 2k. I can't really convince myself to sell the rest of these, man. I just can't do it because I know that I will be doing the League SBC as quickly as possible. Look at that, man. We made like 30k, bro. We're at 182,000 coins, man. Look at that. And you guys couldn't even see the prices. So this is, I underpriced these guys. Unfortunately, I underpriced them. 4,500 there too is mad, dude. And we still have probably another 20 or 30k there for sale. BPM OP, baby, BPM OP. Wait, what the hell? Is this guy untradeable? Huh? Why didn't I sell him? Where the hell did this guy come from? Anyways, all right. Well, I guess he's sold now. Or not? What the f is going on, bud? I think I already did sell him, didn't I? Okay. I think that's just the game being dumb. Bundesliga players at RB at this point. I don't think we have anybody. No. Here we go. These guys are all getting subbed off anyways, so it's all good. Okay. Make sure there's still first owner. A first owner. All right, let's get into this final Bundesliga game so we can get rid of all this other crap if we need to. Yeah, that we can from there. There you go. You got it, Armalika. You got it, brother. You got it, Habibi. Ah! Yeah, I'm not liking Digne though. When compared to Hernandez, not as good. Now, is that because Hernandez has the pace and I've got a good chem style on him to make him like an even better player? I don't know. Let me confirm that we have 7 players here. 7 pack pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. God help us, dudes. One more. Get me out of this cheese fest. Did I pack Lewandowski? No. I bought Lewandowski as an investment. The market shit the bed in the last day, so I probably lost money on him now. No, I have not. Oh, we did good on Lewandowski. Is he 195 still? I think I paid 170. 174 on Sunday. Okay, we did good. Havertz, I think, has rebounded a bit in price too. I guess we're getting closer to weekend league, right? So that's kind of just how the market acts. Yeah, no. What is he, 150? We've lost like 15k on him. Unfortunate. I thought I got a good deal on Sunday. I guess I didn't. The market is dipped pretty hard. But we're looking good on Pjanic. We're looking good on Gundogan. We're looking really good on Blind. Herdecki is chill. Jorginho we're looking good on. Schmeichel we're looking good on. Orban we're looking good on. Julian Brandt is kind of just the same price right now. All of these guys we're looking good on right now. Acuna, I've lost 1k on each one of them, unfortunately. Lafont, Pizzella, all these guys we're doing fine on because we bought them all for discard. So now we're doing good. We're doing good. Really, really, really good. I don't think any of these guys are tradable either. Is Danny Rose untradeable? And is Dennis untradeable? If Dennis is tradable, it might make sense to sell him. Let me double check. It's only the rares that are extinct, right? Shh, damn it. Damn it, they're untradeable anyways. Doesn't matter. All right, let's get this freaking Bundesliga first owner cheese done. Unfortunately, I think this guy's doing the La Liga section of the first owner cheese, so this might be tough. Oh my God, he's got, I didn't even notice he has Ramos as well as Ter Stegen. Okay, see if Witsel can deal with Pep. Battle of the midfield. All right, well, you know what? This is the tail end of the game, so we can chit chat about this game and this result. Gameplay sucks as always, right? Let's just not deny that. However, the experience against this guy's ultra sweaty squad, everybody's a sweaty squad when they play against me. That's just my commentary, I suppose. But one thing I've noticed, and it's going to bring up the debate of the icon swaps for you guys here. I don't know what in the living hell I want to do with my icons. And the reason being I'm even more confused now is this guy had the Pep Guardiola and he subbed on Drogba. Now, obviously, he either packed this Drogba or he bought this Drogba himself. He's got the Scream Bernardo. He brought on Lucas Moura. He had Ramos and Militao, which are a nightmare. And I'm still not convinced on what I need to do. And the reason why I want to say that is I was thinking all along I was going to go with Pep Guardiola and I was going to go with Rio Ferdinand. Now, I still kind of want to go with Rio Ferdinand, but based off of this experience here, I dominated this midfield. He had Pep Guardiola in this midfield, and my 20,000 coin midfield of Axel Witsel and my pack-pulled UCL, let's say my 40,000 coin midfield of Witsel and Goretzka dominated this guy. Absolutely dominated this guy. And specifically, the backline of Hernandez and Konate dealt with his Drogba and Moura and whatever very well. So I'm starting to think, do we need to go with an end game player? Like, on this account, would it make more sense to go with a Didier Drogba, even though I said he wasn't that great to use? This guy's Drogba was a bit scary to deal with. You know, his Ndombele got the assist. Who scored? His Gamero scored on his first shot, didn't he? Yeah, let me actually see here real quick. Was it Gamero that scored from kickoff? How did that work here? Yeah, well, 5th minute. I mean, it's not exactly kickoff, but close enough. Just a drag back into space and a shot across body between two defenders. What an outrageous goal. Absolutely outrageous goal that is. So he pumps that one in. What's Gamero's weak foot, by the way? I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyways, he scores that one. Robert Lewandowski equalizes with this. That extra pass. Look at the goalkeeper movement, okay? I made that extra pass because he slid the goalkeeper over to cover the shot. Look at that. In the time I take a touch and shoot, his Ter Stegen slides all the way over and honestly should have made that save. So there's a lot still wrong with this game, in my opinion, dudes. And goalkeeper movement and players being able to move defensively faster than you can pass a ball is absurd to me. I think that's a big issue with this game, man. You'll beat a defender or a goalkeeper, and they will slide back into space so fast. What a terrible goal that is. Considering the missed chances I had, oh my God, that's such a FIFA 19 goal, honestly. Ugh. I would almost say both my goals were cheese. And then this goal, was it decent? The third goal, was it good? Just a little play into space, and then again, yeah, that was better. That was much, much better. Overall, though, none of these goals were particularly special. The importance here is the discussion point around the icon swap. So I'm going to take you guys into the icon swap section, and you guys think about what you want to do on your road to glory and think if this makes sense. I feel like on a hardcore poor man road to glory, it might make the most sense to go with a full end game player. Now, it's not to say that Rio Ferdinand isn't an end game player, but there's already so many center backs in the league that do there or thereabouts of what Rio Ferdinand does, right? And Pep there's honestly 20 or 30 CDMs that I think do a job as good, if not better, than Pep. So I'm torn, and that last game kind of proved it to me as well. We got another 100 XP there. Let's go, boys. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this silver stuff, man. That's actually all we have left, realistically. Wait, what was that thing with, like, incompleted stuff? Hold on a sec. I'm getting myself off on a tangent here. Oh, right here, the squad battles. Yeah, week 3 and daily objectives. That's all we got left. Silver crap and then playing a game and buying a player. Nevertheless, let's jump over here to the icon swaps, right? If you're running a hardcore poor man road to glory, I think you really need to consider endgame. Because very quickly, someone like Rio Ferdinand, someone like Nesta, even someone like Keane is, with how much we all grind this game, with how much money we all are going to be making off this game every single day, weekly, how efficiently or how much time you spend on the game doesn't really matter. I know that most people that grind the Poor Man Road to Glory style series are going to make a lot of money. And I'm genuinely thinking the endgame players like Drogba can and will be an endgame striker in your team for a long time. Is he clunky? Yes. When you're facing high division level players or like plus 15 ELO FUT champ players, does Drogba get a little bit clunky and tough to use? Yes. I will say that. So I'm even concerned even going with Drogba. But someone along the lines of this Prime Owen, Haji dude seems like a Lionel Messi essentially. Stevie G maybe in that Rude Hullet role could be an endgame player, but I don't know. Could he be? I don't even know if you could argue that. But Butragueno could be a really, really good endgame. Sanchez, I don't think so. But this brings me into it. And I talked about this yesterday with Run the FUT Market. We kind of chit-chatted back and forth. And he was thinking of going Zanetti as well for that endgame. And it's starting to make a lot more sense to me as well to maybe go Zanetti for myself. For a multitude of reasons. I absolutely am of the thought process that that is an endgame right back. Whether or not you put an anchor on him and his jumping goes to 60, which is still terrible, strength goes to 82, sprint speed goes to 92, acceleration to 90, all of his defensive goes up to 99 or whatever, and then all around, the rest of his card is fantastic as well, or do you go all out and just give him a shadow? I'm not entirely sure, but he's got a 4-star weak foot, he's got high work rates. This is without a doubt an endgame right back until Team of the Season. Once Team of the Season hits, you'll start getting every Team of the Season that drops. There'll be 2 or 3 right backs that'll be as good as Zanetti. But that's a long ways away, dudes. That's like 4 or 5 months away. So that could be very usable for all of our accounts. The other thing for me, as I told you guys, my long-term goal, or my 2 or 3 month goal is to try and grind the living bejesus out of this game, be very smart with keeping myself liquid, not dropping down the rabbit hole of going untradeable packs, untradeable rewards, untradeable gold 2-player upgrade packs, untradeable player SBCs and all that stuff. I want to stay liquid because the dream is come January, we buy a Team of the Year Messi. Now, will that be possible? His regular card is 1.4 million. So I would assume his Team of the Year is going to be 5, 6, 7 million. I don't know, but I'd love to have that as a challenge for myself, and a Zanetti would give him a hard link if he's at right wing, or even a hard link if he's at a cam, because I could just go with a 4-2-2 or something like that. So I'm very, 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 very tempted at this point to go with an ultimate endgame card. And to me, the ultimate endgame players are Drogba, maybe, you could make an argument for, Zanetti, I guess you could make a point for Rio still being a proper endgame center back until Team of the Season. Or another guy that I fell in love with on the Richman account, and I've used for, 30 games now, is this guy. This is the best left back in the game in terms of defensive and offensive, but at left back. I still think Marcelo's better if you use the left back position at left mid in a 3-5-2. Marcelo to me is more dynamic. But if you're using as an outright left back, Roberto Carlos is incredible. So, Roberto Carlos, endgame, right? Until Team of the Season, you should happily be able to use this guy all the way till Team of the Season. I don't think you're going to want or need another left back. Very similarly, I guess Ballack, depending on where you use him, could be someone that could be in your team for a while. Even then, though, I think that's a bit of an argument. Roy Keane as a DM, as a holding, as a, a Vieira or Conte role, you could use Roy Keane on a shadow, and he'd be good at least until Team of the Season. So that's another end game for sure. Ian Wright, nah, I don't know about Ian Wright. Rio, You can make that argument. That's still going to be a guy that's good. But the argument that I'm putting up to you guys for Rio Ferdinand is what I made as we were exiting out of that game, where there's so many center backs that are as good as Rio or almost as good as Rio. Do I really want to put 900K value of icon swaps into a center back? Now, I know the contradicting point is, but Nick, you're going to do that at right back with Zanetti. I realize that, but I feel like Zanetti could just be a long-term player that gives me that strong link to Messi. I'll be able to have Zanetti and Messi in my team no matter how I want to build out my club from there. Messi and Zanetti, that side of the field will be ready. I'll have a central cam in Leo Messi, you know, when I go to 4-2-3-1 or 3-5-2 or 4-1-2-1-2. And at right back or center back even, I'll have Zanetti. You know, he's got high work rates. He's not super short, so maybe at a three-man center back in 3-5-2, he might not be as good as Zambrotta was for me. But the more I think about it, the more I'm starting to believe that Zanetti is the play. And he's only 15 tokens. So if I go Zanetti, I would have, quick math, what would we have? 7? Would we have 7 still? No, I'd have 9. I'd still have 9 to work with, right? So the downside is from there, if we go Zanetti, I still don't have that many options. I don't really want to go Nesta. I guess we could still... Wait, he's 17, not 15? Are you sure? Didn't it say he was 15? Oh, wait, what is that false advertisement? Dude, it says 18 here for 18. It says 15 for Sanchez, but it's 17. Yo, I got trolled, bro. Look, it says 15. I'm not making it up. Oh, he's 17 tokens. Okay. So 17 tokens, never mind. So we'd have 7 left, which would leave us with basically nothing. You'd have to go Schmeichel. You'd have to go Schmeichel. Which, I don't know. I guess you can use him in goal. 91 positioning, 91 handling, 95 diving, 99 reflexes, 6'4". All goalkeepers are the same. You know? All goalkeepers are the same at the end of the day. 83 rated goalkeepers that have the same stats as Schmeichel. I agree, but like, what else would I do with the 6? If I go Zanetti, what else would I do with the 6 or 7 other tokens? Yeah, all goalkeepers are crap or good. So, I mean, I guess the bonus there is we just get a link, right? He links up with any center back we decide to use. Yeah, he gives you center back links all year. You get a spicy right center back double link with Zanetti and Schmeichel. Either way, I'd be forced to use him, right? That's absolutely not an endgame goalkeeper. I think all goalkeepers are endgame or crap. So, you know, I don't think many people are going to argue that. But for right now, my thought process is endgame Zanetti. I'm thinking, because of how grindy and how efficient and how nuts we're going to be on this poor man road to glory. To finish this thought process, to those of my homies that are running a limited time road to glory, a dad road to glory, whatever it is, I would actually consider still going, if this is you guys, where you spend a couple of hours a day, you're going to slowly try to work towards these, you know, the full amount of icons, but you're not going to have time to build up a God club by January or February. I wouldn't recommend going with a Zanetti or even a Drogba if you're not going to be able to build a God club quickly. I would then recommend to go with like the Rio Ferdinand and the Pep, if that makes sense. Like if you're not spending a lot of time on the game, Pep will be someone that could be in your team for a very long time until you have enough money eventually to get a Conte. And Rio will be someone that could be in your team all year, realistically. If you're spending a couple of hours a day on the account, that's a possibility. So the ball-in psycho accounts, I would say you work towards a Zanetti or a player like that. The dad to glories, I would say doing whether it's Roberto Carlos and Nesta, or you go Pep Guardiola and Rio, you go along those lines. Hopefully that makes a bit of sense. That's actually so crazy. I went to list them for 10K under price, and EA's delay glitching out stopped me from listing them up for too cheap. Okay, so let's test out Marco Reus here. We've got Julian Brandt too, so I could just use Julian Brandt, but he's kind of the same type of player as Kai Havertz, so I think we'll go Reus. I think like box to box, like wide mids for Julian Brandt and Kai Havertz in a 4-1-2-1-2, or like a dual midfield role of 4-4-2, Kai Havertz with someone like Axel Witsel, I think would be really good. But centrally in that super creative role, I'm not sold on Havertz at all. I'm not sold. So I think that's okay. We listed him up for 169K, right? So we did all right there. Now, what is Royce's price right now? The market is super weird, so this will be kind of interesting to see where that price value is. Okay, so we can do that. And Chem as well. How much are you, brother? How much are you? Should I... And then the other question is, should I wait till tonight to pick him up, guys? He's 200K? Is Royce actually 200K? Okay, well, either way, we won't be able to get him then. That one will be sold, but... High, medium... I mean, oh my god. What a card. No wonder he's 200K. Okay, so we're a little bit away from him. So maybe for now we will use Julian Brandt. Just because I need to get my my games in. Yeah, I'll see if we can get our cash in. Maybe you get some bronze packs going too. I mean, I could sell Julian Brandt right now, and that'll allow us to get Royce. Yeah, I've lost money on him. Man, that sucks. To think I could have sold him for 54K, dude, and I got too greedy. I'm so mad at myself, man. That's really annoying. De Gea just kick saved that onto the post. Oh, wow. Unreal. Unreal. Oh my god, dude. This game defines how horrendous our community can be at times, man. Because he had that silver player, I gifted him 2 goals. And one of his goals, instead of putting it in the net with the player he needed to put it in the net with, he tried to get a win out of this game. How mad is that? I gifted him 2 goals. So, where was it? I scored, what was it? I was 2-0 up, right? So we scored that one. That was a pretty good goal. I then scored that one, which was a bit cheese, I got to admit, right? Didn't celebrate or anything. Then I literally ran my players and my keeper out of the way so he could score with James, because you need 2 goals with a silver as well. Either way, runs off celebrating like a psychopath. Then I give him another one, and he has I move the keeper out of the way. He has an open net with James and decides to try and get the equalizer instead with Rashford. Maybe he tried to get the assist there, but I think you need a player with no pace. So that doesn't make sense either, dudes. Because the assist with a silver needs to be a player with like 80 pace, I think, or something like that, right? But either way, he then subs off his James to try and get the win. After I gifted him 2 goals and then scores this and runs off celebrating as well. Just, ew. And that's, in essence, the FIFA community. So then I had to kill myself to get the equalizer, and then none of us got anything done in that game. Unfortunately. Literally none of us got anything done in that game. That was just the biggest waste of time for everybody. Absolutely crazy. I try to do nice stuff like that in divisions all the time, but then you got guys like this that do that. It's the opposite way around. You need a goal with 80 plus. You don't need an assist. He had 2 goals and a win with a silver. He needs 2 goals and a win with a silver. Well, but that's perfect. That's a perfect example then. He subbed off Daniel James after I gave him the 2-2 draw to try and get a dub, right? I believe that's the case. Let's go, because I want to double check this, because I find that so petty, man. That's just, I don't know. I find that hilarious. You know what? I don't know if I'll even be able to look at it. Will I be able to look at it here, dudes? Here we go. Get a goal in silvers with a silver player with 80 pace or higher in 3 separate matches. So I gave him one of those. He doesn't even need to win. Get an assist using a player with less than 80 pace. So he forced the assist to Rashford, but he didn't even have that because he has a player more than 80 pace. Win a match where you score 2 goals with silver players right there. All he had to do was score with James, and I was going to give him the win as well, just so that me and him could both get 5 goals, get a max points, then I was going to give him the win. But he subbed off James to try and squeak a win. How mental is that? Just blows my mind, man. Anyways, I mean, whatever. I guess people can do whatever they want. It's my own fault for trying to help out someone in the community that I guess I don't know. Just trying to do a bit of kindness. How many years have I been saying that all we need is surprises and good content and... Oh, wow. Oh, 200 coins. We'll keep that then. I agree fully. I agree fully with that sentiment. That's another 1,000 coins come this weekend league. So we did very, very good there. 100%. Look at how amazing the Bundesliga League SBC drop has been. And really, realistically as well, I'm never going to sell that guy. How much profit we made off of all the bronze players, right? Now, I'm not just saying that because I made money, but dude, how fun is it being surprised by content? The worst thing we've ever seen over the years is all of the cheesy knowledge that we get from people hacking the code and finding all these things in the code before EA released them. I couldn't agree with you more, man. It's been such a pleasure experiencing the Bundesliga League SBC drop the way we got to experience it today, both on the content account and today on the rich man too, or on the poor man. It's been so great, man. Hold on a second. There's a new UCL SBC that I completely missed? Seriously? Is that why the SBC players have gone to 10K? Wait, hold on a sec. I just missed a set of SBC content. Are you serious? Hold on a second. Oh, that is ultra awkward. I was so excited about the Bundesliga SBC. We missed today's UCL content. Yo, should we do this right now? Oh, this is a yeah. Let's see. Hold on. UEFA Rare. Team overall 77. This should be pretty easy. I've got the UEFA Rare players, so it's a win there. Now, I have to check and see which one I do. You know what? I'm fine to get... Should we get rid of Alcacelser? Or should we save him for the... Nah, let's save him for the Bundesliga squad. Let's get rid of Danny Rose. Should we get rid of Danny Rose? Yeah. It's either... Well, it's going to have to be Danny Rose, really. Okay. Dennis the Menace. I kind of want to keep Dennis. He was spicy to use, man. Dennis was kind of fun to use, bros. Wait, Dennis? You guys all want to see Dennis go bye-bye? But look at how cute he is, man. Where did he go? He's hiding from us, bros. Look at him. 1 goal, 1 assist from 3 games. Just has one of the worst cards in the game. No big deal. 3-star, 4-star. I'm keeping him. We're getting rid of Danny Rose. BPM.
I just had 2.
The hell? Crazy bread, baby? Alright, that's healthy, right, babe? Thank you. Okay. Well, we completely somehow missed this 6 p.m. content. Another UCL SBC that EA dropped from the middle of nowhere. So here it is done, using as many untradables as possible. We use Olympique Lyon as the 4 squad team. Always make sure you use as many untradables as possible. Rose is untradeable too. You don't want to go overboard with using gold, so that's why we just slid in a bronze center mid there. So let's get that done. Yeah, Danny Rose, nobody cares. He can be gone. Come on, baby. Mega pack, right? So technically still using about 15K's worth of players, untradeable or not. Is the 15K spent on a 35K pack going to be worthwhile, dudes? Come on. Please. I beg? No. No. Well. That's a rip. That's a rip. Nick, the goalkeeper was a lot. All those players are as untradeable as possible, my dudes, so... I'm going to slide all this up there, sell all of that, we'll make some cash off that. That will store till later on, that'll get rid of. Yeah, well, either way, absolutely not worth the 15,000 spent. Untradeable still, right? Most people would try and make that argument that, oh, you know, I did it for free. No, you still used 15,000 coins worth of resources, right? That you could have used on another SBC. That Danny Rose being obviously the most expensive part of the whole thing. I'm gonna put this long thing in my mouth, guys, okay? Everybody relax. It's super salty as well. It's a Little Caesars garlic stick. Remember, chat, it's all about the side bites, okay? Side bites, you can't be sus. Straight on bites, it's a lot of sus going on. But side bites is chill. See? That wasn't sus at all. I'm not standing up right now. You should cut back on carbs. Salad would be better. It's okay. I toss your dad's salad every night, my dude. So I get plenty of veg every evening. I'm saying this right now. I don't have complaints about the League SBCs being available, but that is the one complaint. The packs are better. The players are cooler and better in terms of the 2 players that you can get. But they 100%, because FUT Economist knows what he's doing. That's why the League SBCs are so good. At the same time, he knows all of us grinding last year when they gave us 3 options and 3 high-rated options, 86s, 87s, 88s, 85s, times 3, we all would sit there and grind them, save them all, and then use them for another SBC down the road, right? He knows that. So when they release these, first of all, instead of 3, we're down to 2. And instead of 86s or 85s or 87 rated players, we're at 83s and 84s right now. And that's done so that it's less easy for all of us grinders to get a lot of high rated players untradeable in the club. When a good SBC comes out, unlock that SBC, get the packs, and then start rinsing all over again. So I would say that's maybe my only, not even complaint, but the only negative of this year's League SBC versus last year's League SBC is exactly what I just said there. But it is what it is, dudes. We're grinders. You know, everybody running a Poor Man Road to Glory is gonna. We'll figure out ways to make a lot of money, as we already have. So it'll be fine. That's kind of my thoughts on it. The only issue is the lower rated players, but it's kind of nice that they're actually decent players too, right? They're not like low rated and crap. They're at least good. That striker, the Brazilian striker, is good, and that Boetius, we're gonna try him maybe tomorrow or the day after on the or maybe on Saturday on the 6 p.m. content account. Hold on. Is that big cash money right there too? Oh, the BPM is so OP, dude. That's 2,400 coins, right? Okay, we'll do 2,000 and 2,500 right there. So that's big cash money. We got another 1,000 coins in the squad fitness out of this pack. So that's a 3,500 coin pack. And I'm going to check and see if you guys are right. In my whole spiel about League SBCs, first of all, I was made aware that I was incorrect, that last year they started with 2 players instead of 3. But still, I digress. They are still lower rated players. So maybe I wasn't correct about them being 2 players this year versus 3 last year. The rating is still accurate, although I was incorrect about the 2 players versus the 3 players. And then let's see here. You guys said there's a bronze that I packed? Oh my god, this guy's like 4K. Okay, he's not 4K, guys. I correct myself. He might even be 45. He's 4,500 coins, dude. All right, so let's underprice by a little and see if we can get some cash. So, BPM OP, dudes!
Hey Nick, can you play games? Hey Nick, when are you playing games? Hey Nick, why are you opening bronze packs? Hey Nick, do SBCs.
Okay. Thank you. I mean, I think he's been cheesed out of 2 pens. Anyways, so we played really, really good there, though, man. I'm actually very, very happy with my setup. Are dragbacks as overpowered as people say they are? No, they've completely nerfed them. Dragbacks have been nerfed. Most dribbling in the game has been completely nerfed. I would say the heel to heel is something I don't do often. What a crazy goal by him. Fair play. Leno with a big save, and then 45th minute I scored, but 45th minute is not OP. Look at that back heel from Lewandowski. 4-star weak foot from Goretzka. Always going to score that. Real quick as well, Santi is awful, so I wouldn't waste your time doing him ever. That was a lovely goal. The pass was even more impressive than anything, realistically. And then Kingsley, I thought this was pretty decent too. Nice little pass into the space. Kingsley getting back for a tap-in. Bit sweaty, but either way, I thought that was a really, really good goal. Damn, I really like this stadium, man. It looks great. Very, very good. So we're kind of chipping away at getting our rank 2. So for tomorrow, for tomorrow's epi, we will have rank 2. It's obviously the best day of the week. We have gold 3 rewards, so 2 red player pick packs, a 50k pack, 2 mega packs, all tradable, which is obviously going to be fantastic. We will have rank 2 as well, which should, if I back out of this real quick, it should get us, if we go tradable, which I'm going to, another 50k pack, I think? If we can get ranked, no, sorry, 50,000 coins. I'm always going to risk tradable packs, though. A jumbo, a 50k pack, and a mega pack. So lots of packs to open tomorrow on top of the marquee matchup packs and all of that fun stuff. Should be a very, 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 very good rewards day. Now, I'm not going to concentrate on the silver objectives. Let's try and work towards the rank for today for tomorrow's epi. So thank you guys so much for watching yet another episode of the Poor Man Road to Glory. I appreciate you guys spending time on the channel, listing up all that stuff, listing up a little bit of the bronze pack method. There you can see just how well we're doing on the bronze pack method right now. So for the rest of the evening, I will continue to do the bronze pack method on stream. You guys won't see this, but for tomorrow, I should have a nice sold trade pile to show you guys. By tomorrow, these guys should be sold as well. And we should have Marco Reus and maybe a Scream Sabitzer to add into this team on top of all the rewards. So God bless you all. As always, we'll catch you on the flip side for another episode of the full-time edited Poor Man Road to Glory. Peace.